If you have followed me for a while, you know that I've basically only played Magyar for the last 2 years. He's my main and my favorite legend in the game, and honestly, I owe him some of my identity too. But before that, I used to main MAKO, with the name Sharkus. To challenge myself and try something different, I decided to enter a massive tournament with a $500 prize pool and 300 players called Frostbite 21. But the catch is that I can only play MAKO. My goal, honestly, is to get a piece of that prize pool, but that's unlikely. The first set is about to begin and I'm figuring out which stance I should even run. I made my mind up and went with the super attack stance, leaving me with only 3 defense. If I were smart, I'd use defense or something else. But I wanna leave my comfort zone, so I may as well go for the opposite stats as Magyar. I struggled at first, trading a lot, then missing every read, and finished the game with 40 damage on my last stock. But in the second game I got used to this new character and get the 3 stock. I keep riding this momentum into the second set, getting game after game until I get another 3 stock. In game 2 he keeps trying to approach me, but I stop him every time, building tons of damage. He finally caught me and takes 1 stock, but I just destroy him anyway. My third set is against a 2400 player called Plant. First game I just destroy him with Catars. But then he switches to Cannon for game 2. I take the first stock, but he starts going crazy, taking my second stock before he takes 100 damage. Now that I'm losing, I play heavier neutral, but it doesn't work. He nearly wins, but I somehow survived attacks that absolutely should have killed me at 3 defense. But then I make it back to the stage and hit him with 2 Qatar Airs and take the win. My fourth set is against VIII, an old player who complains about GS on Twitter a lot. But I don't give him anything to complain about in the first game, as we go even until the end, when I hard read his dodge and take his stock with a 6 pieces. Then, in the second game, I game with Qatars and then I take his second stock very early and I finish the set with an unarmed ground pound. And of course, he went to Twitter right after to complain about Greatsword, which is funny because now I have to deal with Greatsword myself, because I'm going against a Jaehyun player. Greatsword dittos have always been annoying. Most of the time it feels like it's random or like if whoever attacks first loses. And this guy wasn't attacking first at all, but it doesn't matter since I'm the best Greatsword player in the whole world. There are no other Greatsword players who even get close to me. Moneyala, arguably the best Greatsword main in the whole world. One of the 2 Greatsword players who have beaten me in a tournament. And of course I have to fight him next, why wouldn't I? We trade a lot of damage at the start of the first game and we go even until he takes my first stock. Then I start trying to aggress, but he punished me every time. And he wins the first game with a clean 2 stock. In the second game, I tried being more patient, waiting for him to make mistakes, and it works perfectly as I take his first stock with an NC red. And I continue building tons of damage until he also slows down the game and I start struggling. But at this point my lead was too big for me to lose this game. Third game looked very similar to the end of the second game, but I start getting a lot of damage in our second stock with Greatsword. I build a lot of damage before he's able to take my second stock, and I don't die until I'm at 200 health, which is crazy because I'm playing 3 defense. And just like last game, my lead is already too big and I take third game with an unarmed recovery. Now that Money is 1 game away to lose the set, he wakes up and starts playing like I'm just a plat, 3-stocking me in less than 2 minutes.
Utter destruction!
Game 5 was insane. I tried my hardest to win, but the 3 defense is finally starting to affect me. and I lose, getting killed early twice, but that's the nature of playing low defense. I'm not even mad that I lost. I'm actually surprised that I managed to take it to a game 5 while playing 3 defense, but I'm not out of the tournament yet. My next set is against a Starno, a Breen player that I fight a lot in ranked. Breen is one of the scariest legends to me because he has weapons that hit hard and V6 that hit even harder. I somehow tank one to the face, but then I get ground pounded. But I take his first stock with a Qatar's red. I build a lot of damage with Greatsword and take his stock with the nastiest side sig I have ever seen. Now that I got the lead, I have to build damage before dying, and I do it with a Qatar's half pipe. But then I overextend and get killed off stage. He evens up the damage, but I read him with a Greatsword and sig and take the first game. The second game starts in a similar way. I lose my first stock pretty early. But then I read him and take his stock. We trade a lot until I take his second stock with a Qatar's recovery. I read him a couple of times with GS and then I take his stock with a Qatar's side sig. And with that win, I move up to top 9. I honestly didn't expect to make it this far, but I'm not complaining, because I feel like this is where my run is gonna end because my next opponent is my bracket demon, Hexo. This guy has beaten me so many times that I've lost count. He counters my low speed Magyar perfectly with Nyx, but now that I'm on Mako, this set is gonna be a little different. I start building tons of damage on my second stock, getting him to 170, but I struggle to get the kill and he takes me to 177 too before I'm able to find the kill. He takes my second stock right after and then I overextend off stage and die very early. Second game, I go all in on Qatars at the start, and it ends up working out, giving me a whole stock lead. I focus on extending this lead with safe Greatsword gameplay, and then I take his stock with a string that kills him at 90. And I keep this momentum into the last stock. I send him off stage with a crazy read and he messes his recovery up. Game 3 starts the same way. I build a lot of damage and then I read his dodge with Greatsword and take the stock very early. But he takes me off stage and equalizes before taking too much damage. We trade a lot until I take his second stock with a Greatsword downsig, but he doesn't take long taking mine. Whoever takes a stock first will only have to win another game to win the set, so we rush at each other, trading tons of damage. Until I get a lucky recovery and take the game. Now with the fear of elimination, Hexo wakes up and completely destroys me in game 4, taking me to my last stock before taking 100 damage. I take his first stock with a cool recovery under the stage, but it is a little too late and we are going to game 5. The player that wins this next game gets into the top 8 of the tournament, and honestly I think Hexo wanted more than me. I hit him once and he games me with swords. And when I try to take his stock, he hits me with some crazy tech. He does GC and SIG and it catches me trying to edge guard him. And then I get edge guarded myself and now I'm on my last stock of my tournament. And this last stock was just tragic. Just watch it. I honestly didn't expect to make it this far, but I'm pretty happy with how I played. I only lost to players that are better than me, so I'm pretty satisfied with the tourney overall. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and let me know what character you want me to play next. Thank you for watching.